Guys, a big breakthrough is about to happen for Bitcoin. And in today's video, I am going to talk about the recent pump that you're seeing right now, what to expect moving forwards, and much more. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So first things first, on the 4-hourly time frame, guys, is that once we went down and hit my orange box, you know that I said that I think that this one is gonna hold. I do think that, Bitcoin is looking pretty bullish still. And if anything, this is an opportunity to buy. And you can see that from this orange box, we did have a big bounce. And yes, we even went up and broke through this resistance here at 66,700, this orange line. So we broke through it, we've had a pullback, and we now find ourselves at a pretty decent place actually. Things are still looking pretty decent for Bitcoin in my opinion. So you can also see that this trend line on the daily time frame, we are very, we are very far above it right now. But this is, if we come down, you can see that we almost came down to it right here, and the bulls started to run up the Bitcoin price here on the daily time frame as well. So very important support and resistance levels to keep your eyes on, but the support levels, definitely they are doing a great job. And also you have the moving averages, which I've been talking about. So you did have a big cluster of support here on the daily time frame. You can see just a big wick down and a big bounce, because not only did you have the orange box, you also had the 100 and the 50-day moving average, this orange moving average and this purple moving average. So yeah, the support levels or the support zones in terms of the moving averages and this orange box did a fantastic job of holding up the Bitcoin price. And now the question is, what is the next major move going to be? Because if you look at traditional markets, the traditional markets had a couple of very big red days here. So you can see that today we're at least having a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a green day. But in general, the traditional markets have been having a very rough time the last week. So this obviously is having an effect on the Bitcoin price as well, but not really that much. Why? Because there's so much people right now that have been sitting on the sidelines for Bitcoin, waiting for the Mt. Gox distributions, waiting for the German government to sell, waiting for a bunch of different things. And that is why Bitcoin has been underperforming the traditional markets for quite a while. But now when we're finally starting to see all of these things resolve itself, then people are jumping back in and Bitcoin is going to run up to higher prices in my opinion. Also, if you look at the daily time frame, we have obviously the Lux algo. So you can see that it has already flashed right here. In general, once it flashes, it is one of the most bullish signals there is in crypto. So we will see if this is gonna again turn out to be a very good buying opportunity here. But remember, you're still at the same price essentially from when this flashed. So over time, you can see that this indicator has been one of the most reliable signals here. You already know about this. So that is one key thing to take note of. Also, what I wanted to show you is that I think that one of the most important resistance levels moving forward is gonna be this one right here as well, which is gonna be at about $69,000. And if we jump over to the 2-day chart, you can see that we are consolidating inside of this pattern right here. So a little bit of a massive bull flag here as well, or bullish pennant. So you can see consolidation. You can see that we have been hitting this many times before. And let's see, guys, if we can break away from this point. This is going to signal a massive shift in the market, guys. So I will keep you updated on all of these things. But in my opinion, things are still looking very good for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, you can see that we are struggling now with this resistance. And Ethereum is having a bit of a downturn. Why? Because for Bitcoin, you can see that we're having positive inflows essentially almost every single day. We had on the 23rd, we had an exception and we had a negative inflow or outflow, I should say. But this is for Bitcoin. But for Ethereum, you can see that Grayscale are dumping a lot of Ethereum here. In fact, they have dumped so far in 3 days. They have dumped $1.1 billion. Now, they had in the beginning, I think, $9 billion. So they are going to run out of Bitcoin. Give it maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And you're probably going to see this not be as negative as it is right now. For sure, you're not going to see the same amounts of outflows, and then we can start to see the same thing you saw for Bitcoin when it turns around, and then we can go up and we can have just a steady dollar cost average, essentially buying pressure over time through these ETFs for Bitcoin and for Ethereum, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, before I talk about a couple of more Bitcoin charts, I want to give you an update also on my trades. So on my trading strategies, you can see that this one is down 7,400. So that is all fantastic. This one is starting to become profitable again. And then obviously this one right here is up about 6%. So absolutely fantastic. And for my individual trades, you can see that we're up $30,000 on that individual trade I entered a few weeks ago. So that is all great. Now, if you want to use these trading strategies yourself, and you know that we have made almost $1 million, I think $700,000 so far using these strategies, then make sure to go to the description of this video, sign up to OKX first, join now, click here, click join now, claim the bonus, and once you have claimed the bonus, with one click, you can click right here, and then you can set up the same trading strategy. If you're not able to use OKX because your country restricts you, then you can try to use BitCat. So click on this link right here, claim up to $40,000 in bonuses, and then click on this link, and then it's gonna take you to this page. You can see that there is still some spots left, about, what is that, 84 spots left. And then you just click on bots here, and then you click subscribe. And if you want to know more about these trading strategies, make sure to watch the tutorial at the top of the description in this video. Now let's talk about some more Bitcoin charts. So what you can see, there was actually a trading chart. And what you can see is that we have retested the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame right here. So you can see that we went down and we found support of it. But what's interesting here is that the last time we found support of the 50-day moving average was right here. And that is when we had a huge bounce. We went, in fact, from $26,000 up to $77,000, okay? So the 50-day moving average is a very important point of support here. So yeah, we found support, so that is all good. Everything is looking pretty decent for Bitcoin, and I'm just waiting for higher prices at this point, guys. I do think towards the end of the summer, and I think right about now, we're gonna start to see Bitcoin go up. What's interesting also is that we have an Ethereum address that just now started to move funds, and they haven't moved funds since essentially forever, and they have about $300 million worth of Ethereum. This was speculated to be the Ethereum Foundation, however, it is not. They have confirmed that this is not the Ethereum Foundation, so maybe a lost wallet that someone found, or just someone that's been holding for a long while and not touched them. But yeah, they are also moving Ethereum right now, so they're spooking the market a little bit. So let's keep our eyes on all of these things. But with that said, guys, that is what I got for you. Things are looking pretty good, and I will see you in the next one.